fragrances. I love showing you fragrances. I love trying new fragrances and discovering the beautiful things that different notes can bring to each other. Scentbird is perfect for someone like me because it allows you to try new fragrances every month without having to invest in a full-size bottle. And these are real designer fragrances, so the fee is $17 a month. And you get one of these, which is described as a 30-day supply. So the device itself is this lovely brushed metal. It's this really beautiful brushed metal and that elegant design where you turn it to reveal the nozzle. And there's the Scentbird on the top. I'm gonna spray my flowers. Do you like to do that? Put perfume on your artificial flowers. I kind of got it at an angle. Oh, it smells so nice. Can you smell? To test out the product, I got to try 3 different scents. We'll go over that in a second. I also have a coupon code for 55% off. You can use code CINNAMON, that's CINNAMON, to get 55% off your first month. There's a really nice quiz on the website that helps you discover new fragrances that would suit you based on your preferences. Or if you have something in mind that you wanted to try, we have a great selection. They come in these little black bags. Very soft. And the first fragrance I got is Pink Sugar. This one I haven't heard of before. It reminds me very much of a Ariana Grande fragrance because of the cotton candy notes. It's a very sweet fragrance. It also has lily, strawberry, vanilla, and bergamot, which kind of adds a little depth to it. It's a lovely fragrance, but I don't wear fragrances like that every day, but they do kind of lift my mood, if you know what I mean. Alright, this next one is more one that I would wear more often, and I've wanted to try this for a while. I love the design of the bottle, and so learning that I also really like the scent, I'm kind of inclined to eventually purchase this one. But I love the little straw, and it's crumbled like a used juice box. This is the blue one. It's the 100% chilled one, and I love the makeup. So it has red berries, bergamot, orange blossom, coconut water, and cashmere wood. It's a really nice, refreshing scent that's also a little complex. And then finally, in this very elegant, flowy bottle, it's more of an elegant fragrance itself. More for like nighttime parties, date night, stuff like that. Or, you know, whatever you want to wear. Christian Siriano Midnight Silhouette. What a lovely bottle. I wasn't even aware that this existed, so I love being introduced to new fragrances. And this is interesting. It has red salt, which is a nice note. It gives it a little bit of, you know, spiciness. You can smell the salt, believe it or not. Pomelo, nice citrus, shimmering freesia, floral note, vetiver, and praline to add a little sweetness. I love all of them. They're all very useful for me. And I'm very happy with this service. I just want to thank Scentbird for partnering with me, for helping me bring this video to you. And I'll have links down below. You can check them out. You can use the discount code for 55% off. The code is CINNAMON. gorgeous intaglio, which is the opposite of a cameo. A cameo is raised, this is engraved, inverted. So there appears to be some Roman gods. So this is obviously little Cupid, and I don't know who this is. I know Cupid's father is Mercury. So there's a large oval and then a smaller oval depicting the exact same scene. It's interesting. Chain as well, I like it. A clasp, twist open. I love those. Especially with my nails. It's so much easier. So some texture right here on the back of the smaller oval. I'm not sure this one's very vintage. It's from the modern brand 1928. But they make vintage style jewelry. And this is just a lovely butterfly that charms me. And it's on a pretty long chain. Look at the butterfly. How intricate it is. Little tag that says 1928, which is the brand. And then it has a little clasp. Like that. It's a coin bracelet. They appear to be copper pennies. I'll show you the back of the butterfly. The front and the back. So these gorgeous pieces I was keeping in my Reuge music box. So this one is made with some sort of fruit wood. It has a beautiful floral design. A key with a tassel, an orange tassel. I love it. Okay. So on the back has a sticker that says made in Italy for L or IDI. There's the Reuge sticker. And tomorrow is the song it plays from the musical Annie. The sun will come up tomorrow. The little key part of the music box has Reuge written on it. A Song of Hope. Let me present to you an idea. You can take it or you can leave it. You can take it or you can leave it. And then this doesn't apply to everybody. What if you're not lazy? What if you're not lazy? What if you're not lazy? What if you need to rest? Rest your body, rest your mind, your brain, your soul, your consciousness. What if you need to rest? Allow yourself to rest sometimes. Imagine yourself as the child you're taking care of, as the baby, as the little bird, as the little kitty, the dog, the bunny, the plant. Imagine you're a little sprout. Water it. Give it sunshine, or maybe it doesn't need sunshine. Maybe sunshine kills it. In that case, do not give it sunshine. Whatever makes you grow. It just keeps you safe and healthy and strong. As strong as you can be. Maybe there are lemons to your strength, and that's okay too. Just be whatever you need to be. Okay, so we have another box here. Another wooden box. A pastoral scene. With a painted border. So, this box has some texture on the side out of view. We'll examine that in a moment. Un momento. But first, let's check out what's inside. Inside are delicate glass pieces. And then there's another pastoral scene. This one's more detailed than the one on the front. You can kind of see my shadow, but not quite. Alright, let's lift that up. And yes, look how gorgeously detailed that is. Looks like it's pasted on there. It's a bit of paper in the border. You can see all the lily pads and things, a beautiful body of water, lots of flowers and vegetation, and a house in the back. Quite lovely, quite lovely. So next we're going to look at this textured design etched into the side. Then there's a design right here on the feet. There's even detail on the front, on the top of the cover. And then on either side are these handles with this diamond. A diamond carved pattern. Here's the back of the box, really beautiful. Coloring on the back. first glass animal we're gonna look at is this gorgeous butterfly. It has some textured details in the wing, the top wing. Has some yellow detailing around the side, but the main part is a translucent blue. Most of the body is also blue, but it's deeply colored. And the antenna and legs are clear, aside from the little black tips, the black blue. And then the bottom wings are yellow, an opaque yellow, and they are detailed with blue around the edges. And this one is also an ornament that you can hang on your Christmas tree or anywhere you'd like to hang things, really. This little baby is really too delicate for this world, especially the little legs. I'm surprised I haven't broken them. It's a little tail. He has these eyeballs, which are so funny. I really like the ears as well, and he's in this very kind of awkward posture, turning around. Has these beautiful antlers. And I did break off a little piece of the antler, so we're gonna try to reattach it right there. But you know, a lot of times the deer lose pieces of their antlers in fights and things, so maybe it'll just show its toughness, even though it has the most delicate legs on the earth. Just look at the curve of the hind legs and the tail. And finally, we have a tiny blue bird with clear feet. It's kind of an ombre. The body is more like a teal or an aquamarine, and the head is a dark blue. This little beak. You can see the detail. The wingtips are pretty sharp. And we have a lovely tail that's translucent. So, a gorgeous little bird, little bird. Okay, so this next box is pretty special. As you can see, it has the information burned into it. It's a Wyeth allergenic extracts for intracutaneous testing. Bartos System, Reichel Division, Wyeth Incorporated, 1500 Arch Street, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This is from around the 1950s. Now, this came with medical, like medicinal bottles that aren't necessarily allergenic extracts, but let's see what's inside. and Ipecac number 2. And the strict is indeed strychnine. I have no idea what this would be used for. I know strychnine is a poison, and I think Ipecac makes you vomit. Alright, this is a little tin of Sompranol powder, which I looked up is for athlete's foot. Also by Wyeth. This is a much bigger container of Sompranol powder. This is for dermatophytosis, athlete's foot. Okay, this is also from Wyeth, the chemical company, Hamburg brand breast tea. And I know you're probably thinking something naughty, but it's referring to breast used to mean more like your breastbone, like your chest. So it's referring to coughing and easing cough. This is an expectorant tea that's supposed to loosen up a cough. Price 35 cents. Top has a crown. Wyeth Chemical Company. There's a picture of a lady. There's a German word, so I guess it's like a German lady. And a roughed tea. I guess that means breast tea in German. It's empty. It's just like a cardboard tube, like a pretty much exactly like a toilet paper roll, maybe a little thicker. An empty box of compressed triturate for bronchitis. John Wyeth and Brio, Philadelphia. Some staining on the blue box, and it reads, "We trust the preference will be given to our make of compressed pills and trilurides, believing our methods cannot be excelled in accuracy nor in painstaking care, the purity of the drugs employed in the first and only consideration which we entertain." John Wyeth and Brio. Looks like they manufactured these blue boxes and then pasted on top the little paper showing exactly what is in each. This is a vitamin bottle, empty, bilateral, 5 supplies. Vitamins and minerals recommended intake adults 3 tablets daily. So we have vitamin A, vitamin is just a cute lady. In the scene, the woman is lounging and the man is on his knees offering something. On the side is roses and there's like tools that looks like a rake or something. The other side, same. There's this design around the border. It's really beautiful. Number of screws and things and little feet. So this is like antique style, but I think it's from around the 70s. So it's vintage, but not quite antique. Here's the cord. A bit of a tangle. That's kind of bringing me back to the landline days. And then you attach the curly telephone cord to the earpiece right here. And attach. Bring. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm taking a shower right now. I'll have to call you back. I'd like a large with lots of garlic, basil, goat cheese. Perfect, thank you. This is not a sneaker, it's actually a telephone. There's the hookup right here, the cord. Oh, that's very dinky. fashion. This is another shoe phone from the 80s. Very iconic red high heel. Beautiful red cord. Beautiful red cord. It's a very hard plastic. It's listening speaker circle, and where you talk down here, right there, the little lines, the number pad. This one even has mute and redial. In two different modes, T and P. I don't know what that means. So, when you talk with it, it would look so funny, but very fun. Okay, my last vintage novelty phone is this French fry phone. Look at the detail on the French fries. It's trademarked. American style French fry phone, it says down here. So it's one of those flip phones, very fancy. It also has a really long red cord. And then this is where it flips. See, I think there's a button. Yeah. Press the button to release the latch. And then you're ready to go. This is pulse versus tone. Forgot about that. This also has redial, mute. It like rings on this side, and then of course the sound comes out when you're on the phone, and then the microphone is right down here in the little flip area. This button has a little push to open sticker on it. Fries look the same on the front and the back, which is nice. So, and it's that classic McDonald's combination of red and yellow on the packaging. Even comes with a little phone, like commonly used phone number sticker. So cute. Some instructions. It's a little dusty, but French fry phone instruction manual. stores and stuff across different countries. So, this is a vintage Hershey's Cocoa, Hershey's Chocolate Bittersweets 10, and it depicts a child who has ripped open a bar of chocolate and it's holding it and looks like he's crying. It's the same thing on the other side. This is from 1984, made in England. It's probably a reproduction of an older Hershey's advertisement. This tin has been bent right here to give us a character. I'm not sure when this is from, but the packaging looks pretty old, like from the 1950s. It's Sylvania light bulbs, pre-tested light bulbs. It says Sylvania lights the way with unmatched quality and performance. Made in the USA. Interesting light bulb. Very long. Some tidy brand 2000 standard staples, precision made. Able Stationers, 209 West 6th Street, Austin, Texas. Opposite of the post office. Very convenient. There's still some in there. Very good condition, not rusted or anything. Very shiny. Perfect. There's still some more underneath here. Yes. Some more beautiful staples. Look at that shine. It's a big long one and they kind of break. But this is the longest unbroken piece. Again, this looks pretty old, like from the 60s or something. Judging just based on the fonts and the way the design looks, as well as the aging on the cardboard. On the back it says Thai D brand staples are precision manufactured and are unconditionally guaranteed. I can't imagine how different Austin was when these are made. If you're familiar with Austin, it changes so quickly. Even today, like 6 months can make a big difference. So my apologies, I think I said 2,000, it's actually 5,000 staples originally in here. Standard wire staples. So these vintage purses are all Walborg brand. And they're perfect for ASMR because they are 3 different textures. This is a woven white purse. This is a beaded, like bronzy colored purse, and this is a brown, wooden, round beaded purse. clasp. Chain is woven. The bottom has these gold feet. The chain has a kind of unique detail with the wooden bead pattern right here in the middle, kind of around where you would put it on your shoulder. And then more beads right here. This is a lightweight gold colored metal chain. And they have 3 raised bits on both sides, like 3 lines of extra beads. Add a little bit of dimensional drama to the back. And of course there's some tissue paper inside, which makes a nice sound. Inside is lined with a black material, and there's a little pocket right there. The Walborg label, kind of folded over. There's a couple beads sticking out right here. I showed a coin bracelet earlier in the video. Here's another one. It has different kinds of coins, different sizes and things. It's really neat. And here's a beautiful brooch thing with some green rhinestones. So pretty. I think it's supposed to be a brooch, but there's no pin on the other sides. It's just a lovely ornamental thing. This one has a gorgeous snake chain, and it's on the fancier side. More the glitz It's really sturdy. Lastly, yep, some perfume. Some little bottles in this Macy's box. We'll start with this big-ish bottle of Giorgio Beverly Hills. It's a fragrance that came out in 1981, I think, and I just fell in love with the bottle, to be honest. Still in production. The interesting shape is almost like a female form, but not quite. These bottles are Givenchy Organza. Aren't they beautiful? This very interesting shape, lots of details. I guess it's like a fabric type drapery. And then these ornate little tops. It's another Givenchy extravagance. It's got this little frosted topper that looks like a wing. This little bottle is so cute. I'm not sure the name of the fragrance, but it's from Estee Lauder Private Collection, and it looks fairly aged, so it's got that amber liquid in the frosted bottle. And I'm gonna need your help with this final fragrance. I don't know what it is, it's not labeled. It's got this top that looks like the swirls of a flower. It has this beautiful texture just on one side of the bottle. It's kind of swan-like, like an abstract of a swan or a bird. That's what I'm getting from this. It's really beautiful. Some perfume. These are so gorgeous. They're like little dresses. Okay, thanks for spending time with me again. I want to thank Scentbird for partnering with me, for helping me bring this video to you. And I'll have links down below. You can check them out. You can use the discount code for 55% off. The code is cinnamon. I can't wait to share more treasures and curiosities and oddities and lovely things with you. I'll see you soon,